All right, I'm so excited. Our next guest is on. He's my friend, and he's a best-selling author of 37 books over the years. Is that right, Michael? Michael Savage, of course.
It keeps getting bigger. I didn't know I did 37.
Well, I know.
We just it was 29.
Yeah, we just guess now. It's like the CDC; they're just guessing. So I'm just going to guess how many books you've sold. 37 million. You and J.K. Rowling's about the same. But your latest book is our selection on LauraIngraham.com. It's called "Stop the Coming Civil War: My Savage Truth." My friend, syndicated talk show host extraordinaire, author, thinker, common sense man of the people, and dog lover. Michael Savage.
Dog lover, right.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
If you like your Ebola, you can keep your Ebola. It's part of Obamacare. If you like or Laura, if you like your mystery virus from Honduras, you can keep your mystery virus. I love that everyone in the public health sector calls it a mystery virus. What the hell are we paying all these people at the NIH for? How could they say it's a mystery virus? Everyone knows that the strain of virus that's paralyzing and killing our children is endemic in Central America. I mean, we have the evidence, Laura. I have never seen anything like this since the Lysenko affair in Russia in the 1950s. You know what I'm saying. You speak Russian.
Давайте говорите по-русски.
Yes, the Lysenko affair. I mean, they may as well invent a new animal and say that it was born in the White House because of the miraculous man who was found in the reeds on Lake Michigan and was discovered in a papyrus basket and brought to the White House to save the world. They've discovered a new animal as well, a new species. This is what's going on, Laura. We're living in this age of a complete and total media blackout, science blackout, medicine blackout. They're mishandling Ebola, as you well know. They didn't have to bring it into the country. They could have treated the man there, couldn't they?
Well, and Michael, everyone was all over my case. I mean, you're used to this. I mean, you still can't go to Britain, right? They let the jihadis in, but you can't get in. Is that right?
That's correct.
Oh,
That's right. Banned in Britain.
By the way, I sound like I have Ebola. Excuse my voice. I'm just
stop
under the weather. But
what happened? What happened?
I was going to call you last night. When I get this chest thing and chest cold, I'm telling you, I don't want to be too gross here, but the phlegm, the coughing, losing my voice.
You're oozing phlegm?
No, not oozing. It's not. I don't have red eyeballs, so I don't have Ebola right
Maybe
yet.
I'll write a new book instead of "Stop the Coming Civil War." We'll call it "Stop the Oozing Phlegm."
Exactly. Thank you. But what do I do?
No, I'm going to help. No,
what do I do? What do I do for this?
I'll do it on the air. I'll do an on-the-air diagnosis.
Okay, go ahead, because you're an expert in all this stuff. Go ahead.
Other than oozing phlegm, what else? What are your other symptoms?
Well, couple of days ago, I had a fever of 101, but that's gone. And now, and I was tired. I'm not tired at all. It's just, it's like in my upper chest, and it's.
Have you transited through Western Africa recently?
No, I just did that Club Med in Sierra Leone, which was awesome, by the way, all inclusive, including Ebola.
Stop it.
Yeah, no, I haven't gone to West Africa.
You've got beautiful children. They swam in my pool.
Yes.
They go to school, correct?
Yes, and Nico brought back some hellacious virus from his pre-K. Thank you.
Okay, this is no joke. I'm serious. The kids are the reservoirs. So you've got a flu, a little minor flu. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm going to tell you to do. You're probably not doing it.
What?
The first thing is the mega doses of ascorbic acid, flat teaspoon of vitamin C powder. Mm-hmm. Flat teaspoon is 4 grams in something like a juice.
Okay.
Every few hours. I can guarantee you that within 4 or 5 hours you're going to get on top of this.
Really? Okay,
Yep.
So powdered vitamin C, where the heck do I get that? Do I just crush up pills?
No. Don't buy the pills. Most of them are inactive. The activity on the pills is near zero.
Money.
You go and get powder. I don't know what kind of stores you have near you. We can do this off the air. I'll send you an email.
Okay. Well, we're here to promote your book, and we're doing my
No,
phlegm.
forget the book. No, I got to save Dr. Laura.
Thank you. Michael, I have to play the soundbite for you. This is something from the nephew of Mr. Duncan, of course, who came into this country. His coworkers believe he knew that he was likely
the
infected.
African with Ebola? I call him the African with Ebola.
Right. Well, Thomas Eric Duncan came into the country. He passed away, which is, we feel terrible that he passed away. But
yeah, but he came
lied.
here for free medical. Wait a minute, Laura. He came here for free medical care, knowing he was sick. Here's the one I've been asking on the air. Who paid for his air ticket? I thought he lived in a mud hut.
That's what I said. I said, who paid for his air ticket? Who paid for his health care? Look in the mirror, Michael, because you're paying. We're all paying with higher costs of health care.
No, but who paid for the air ticket? I guarantee you it was a missionary group.
I A lot of these church groups that get big money from the federal government to
Thank
act
you.
as fronts for illegal immigration. Yeah. And, Michael, look, people think there's a possibility now of states seceding because there's such a divide in our country. States like Texas wanting to pull away from California and in Oregon and Washington State and in New England. And, I mean, could this be a possibility? I mean, you write about the coming Civil War. We're more divided now than we ever have been, it seems.
Since the Civil War, and that's right, because Obama is a divider, not a uniter. He was a complete and total fraud. But the fact of the matter is, they have been conducting a civil war against traditional America from the day they seized power. Didn't Obama say he was going to be a transformational president? Well, 6 years have shown us he has transformed over virtually every institution in the country into something horrendous. Nothing he has touched is working. My fear is that he will provoke insurrection in order to provoke some crazies or some people who've had enough of him so he can crack down on them, seize their guns, declare martial law. You say, don't be crazy. Hey, Lincoln did it. Lincoln is one of Obama's mentors. Lincoln incarcerated 16,000 Americans in the 1860s. How many would that be today, Laura? 16,000 times 10? I don't know. You know who these 16,000 people were? They were people who opposed Lincoln politically. They included journalists. People don't remember that. All we hear is Lincoln freed the slaves.
Yeah. Well, Lincoln.
Okay,
Lincoln,
God
Lincoln.
bless him. God bless him for that.
Yes,
but Lincoln was a monster. He was a dictator. And Obama says that Lincoln is one of his mentors. I wouldn't rule that out. But, Laura, that's not what I predict in the book, Stop the Coming Civil War. That's what I fear.
Mm-hmm. And you, Republicans obviously have to, or conservatives or independents, have to offer a convincing narrative, exposing what they're doing and offering a way out, hope for the future.
Laura, the Republicans are silent. They don't exist. In fact, I read the other day that they were making a cologne that smelled like Che Guevara. You saw that one, and then another one smelled like Fidel Castro. Yeah. So I said, if you wanted to make a cologne that smelled like John Boehner, it would be the scent called fear. That's all you need to do is slap it on in the morning, and everyone will avoid you because you smell like you're afraid of everybody. The Republicans stand for nothing, but there are only hope, and people don't understand what I'm saying. I know they don't stand for anything, but I want them to take the Senate. In Stop the Coming Civil War, the entire book is written towards the election, the election, the election. Mm-hmm. Once we get rid of Harry Reid, once we get rid of the majority that has destroyed America, we put the Republicans, that's when our fun begins, and we can make the Republicans do what we want them to do once they have the power. Why do I say that? Because some of them are more vulnerable to our opinions than any Democrat. Democrats are a closed shop. They're a mafia. You know that. They may as well be a religious cult. They're like Moonies. Sorry to use that phrase. Mm-hmm. They're like any religious cult. You cannot penetrate them. Their doxies of liberalism are unassailable. Even in the face of Ebola, they will not change. When the Republicans are given the Senate, we will lobby them at town hall meetings. We will tell them what we want done.
What influence do we have once they're in? That's when they fast-track immigration amnesty. John Boehner's already forecast that.
We won't let him do it. We will not let him do it.
I love it. I love the fight. I love the fight.
Do you remember years ago, Laura, when all the people went into the hanging chat area and started pounding on the glass?
That's true.
We're not going to let the Republicans get away with it. Give them the Senate and then stop the coming Civil War by making them respond to us. That's the whole message of the book.
I love it. Michael Savage, Stop the Coming Civil War, My Savage Truth. It's our featured selection on lauraingraham.com. You can get it on Amazon, any bookstore that's still in business.